Hey y'all, I remembered what I forgot. I wanted to tell you about my weekend. So, on Valentine's Day, which was 2 weekends ago, me and my husband didn't get to do much because we had the children and it was Valentine's Day, and one of my babies, one of our friends' daughter, which is also my daughter's friend, had a little birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. So on Valentine's Day, we were literally in Valentine's Day. And I live in Kansas, and so we had the 30-car pile-up, so we were stuck in Kansas City. We go to church in Kansas City, but we live in Topeka. And so we stayed home, you know, because of all that snow. And it's a good thing we did because of that big, huge pile-up they had. Because that's like right around the time we'd have been on the way home. But anyway. So we didn't do anything that weekend, but he did get me a basket with a bunch of bath stuff in it, some roses, this locket, and these earrings. They're little diamond studs. And what else did he get me? I forgot. And but I thank him for it. But anyway, he got from me. Well, his birthday's on the 12th, and Valentine's Day is on the 14th. So I don't remember what I got for each, but I got in total. I got the tie, I got a Nike sweater, I got some cologne, and I got some aromatherapy beads for his desk at work, and they were engraved with little sayings. So I thought that was cute. And sorry. Yeah, I know that probably looked crazy, but I was uncrossing my legs. I had them crossed, sitting on the couch, Indian style, whatever. And so this past weekend, our church had a marriage retreat, and so we said, you know what, we didn't really get to do anything for Valentine's Day, so let's go on that. So we got there, and we were the first couple there. And they had a bunch of baskets sitting on the table, and they had a raffle drawing, and I won the basket that I wanted. It had some non-alcoholic burgundy in there because I don't drink, and it had some summer sausage and a bunch of chocolates and crackers and candles and all that good stuff. It was a really, really nice basket. It was about, can you see? It was about this big. About, well, y'all can't see me. So, then we checked into the room, and they had put us in the wrong room. Somebody ended up walking in our room, so they ended up comping our dinner for that night. So after that evening, we went ahead and no. They paid for the retreat's dinner was paid for that night, so they comped our dinner for the following night because we stayed 2 nights, and the retreat was only for 1 night. So we went to the retreat on Friday, and we went to the retreat on Saturday morning, and it was wonderful. And after that, we went to the jacuzzi, and then we went. Oh, I forgot to tell you what was in my room. So when we finally got to the right room. In our room was a plate of chocolate-covered strawberries and some chilled non-alcoholic burgundy. So it was nice, and my baby put rose petals all around the room and gave me a rose petal bath, and he's so sweet. And then the next morning he woke me up around 7 a.m. for another rose petal bath, but it was 7 a.m. so I wasn't too happy about it. And then we ended up going to the retreat park. But anyway, back to Saturday evening. Saturday evening we went to the mall, and I saw the biggest Barnes & Noble I have ever seen. And if you guys don't know what Barnes & Noble is, it is basically a big, huge bookstore. And we have one here that is huge, but this one was 2 floors, and it was huge. Oh my god, I didn't want to leave. I ended up making us miss the hotel shuttle messing around in that bookstore. Yeah, I know. Well, whatever. He didn't care. As long as we got home and he ain't had to drive. And I need to stop playing in this thing. I know it looks a mess, and I'm just find myself playing in it. Yeah, I need to hurry up and get ready because I got like 20 minutes before I can get my husband, but I wanted to tell y'all this. So, we got back to the hotel, and then we went out to dinner. Remember, they comped the dinner. So they made another mistake. They ended up charging us for an extra day, so they gave us our money back and then gave us free breakfast the next morning. So we went to the restaurant the next morning and got breakfast. So it was a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We finally got to spend some time with each other. You know, we got married at 18, and right now we're 26. So we've been married for what could be considered a long time, and we have a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old. So we don't too much get to do much out because it's hard finding a babysitter for 3 people. And my mom lives here, but we don't communicate as much like that. My dad lives in Chicago. His dad lives in Chicago, and his mom lives in Chicago. So, yeah, if we want to have a babysitter, we gotta fly somebody here. But for real, their godmother is here, so she watched them this weekend, which was great. But anyway, we had a lot of fun, and now we're just trying to figure out, because I felt so good, because that was actually the longest I've ever spent away from my children. No, I'm wrong, because I went on our church's women's retreat last year, and that was the longest time both of us has spent away from our children. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I don't feel the need to have somebody watch my children. I mean, I don't work, so most times they're with me, and so but once I get my hair license, that's going to change. So, I don't know. I'm going to go through withdrawals. That's my husband asking me where I'm at and have I gotten his clothes ready, because he has a presentation for school tonight and he has to wear a suit. And that's what I need to be doing right now instead of doing this. But I'm not. I will be in a couple seconds though. But anyway, I just want to share with you my wonderful, wonderful post-Valentine's Day weekend. And that honestly is why this wig is such a mess, because I got in the pool with it. I went and played around in it. And yeah, it held firm. I mean, it stayed on pretty good. And it's not even glued down, but it stayed on pretty good. So nobody knew otherwise that this was not my hair. But yeah, I think it's time to retire her. Wash her, brush her out, put the net back on her, and put her in a bag so I can wear my new wig. Y'all know I'm crazy. Anyway, Tyra is on here talking about some dominatrix woman. I don't know. I just heard her talking about dominatrix. Anyway, I gotta go. So yeah, look at the video I had before this about my questions that I had that I needed you guys to answer, and bye.